Hi, my lovely people. How are you all doing? Welcome back to our channel, Oluchi Family TV. Dr. Mrs. Becky Paul-Enenche has an interesting story, an inspiring story to share with us, especially the married ones. If you are married, please draw your seat closer. Make sure you are not in a haste because this video is well loaded. You will learn a lot from her story. If you're a married person, please, this video is for you. Relax and make sure you watch this video to the end because the ending part is where the juicy lies. And also for our single brothers and sisters, this video is also meant for you because you will learn a lot from this video that will prepare you for marriage. Okay, my lovely people, let me not take much of your time. Relax and enjoy this interesting and also an inspiring story from Dr. Mrs. Becky Paul-Enenche. And please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to hit that subscription button as you're watching the
Can I
video.
give you a practical illustration in our contemporary days? All right? I've mentioned this once or twice before in Bible school. Let's take a man. Let's say Baba Chukudi. Pardon me if you are Chukudi or your child is Chukudi. I have no, it's just a name. The young man finishes secondary school, and while in secondary school, he met this young girl. They were like, she was in SS or something, he was in SS something. And then they got married after secondary school. And he got a job with the local government and started working as a clerk in the office in the local government. And then they agree. Baba Chukudi says, Mama Chukudi, you know what? Let me be doing evening school and evening classes and let me get an OND so that they can promote me in the office instead of just being a clerk. And then he's doing it. And then, okay, you, so that we'll have what to eat and the children can be taken care of, you can start a business. So maybe she starts something like selling akara and fried yam, some petty trading at the corner of the road. And she's doing that. The man gets his OND. He goes ahead and gets his HND. And by the time he has his HND, he's now a graduate from the Polytechnic. And then they promote him. He's now a senior staff in the local government. And then they say, oh, in the state government, we're looking for a very good officer. We're looking for a good staff. And do you have any recommendation? And then maybe they do a secondment. And Baba Chukudi ends up in the state capital. Remember, all these 7-10 years, Mama Chukudi has been frying yam and akara. The man is still looking like a dengon. The woman, from the constant helping herself of the yam and the rice and the carbohydrates, and delivering maybe 3 children, 4 children, 6 children, 7 children, 9 children, has become diametrically expanded. Letter O. Like a sack of potato. Picture a sack of potato. You know there's these bulging parts here and there. Some bulgings here and there. So he now gets to the state capital. Yeah, they are still okay. So he travels to the state capital with Mama Chukudi and all the 6-10 children. And then he works so hard. You remember, he's a very hardworking man. And then he now gets to become maybe the secretary of the minister or the commissioner, I beg your pardon, we are talking state capital, right? Of the commissioner, or he becomes a PAMSEC or something like that. And suddenly he turns around and looks at Mama Chukudi. Say, the commissioner just invited me for a dinner today, but I cannot carry Mama Chukudi. She doesn't fit the picture. She doesn't fit the bill. She's not up to standard. Okay, yeah. What about my secretary? Hello, secretary. Get ready. Meet me at the government house. house. We have a dinner today. From dinners in government house, secretarial work, or whatever it is, the story changes. And then what does he do? He kicks out Mama Chukwudi. Says she's not good enough for me again. I want you to just think about if you have ever heard such a story. The highest point that Baba Chukwudi was is the highest point he remains. What's the key here? As you are going up, sir, please carry your wife along. When you got the OND, let her get her OND as you are starting your HND. As you get your HND and you are moving on, let her get hers. It's not a competition. You are just making sure that she's at a level that is commensurate with you. It's your responsibility, sir. When she has delivered child number 1, child number 2, child number 3, and she's beginning to look like a round ball, help her. You and her go out jogging.
Because you are
God's servant, my husband, used to tell me, I'm your takeaway master. What does that mean? When the food was too heaped on the plate, he will help me to pull the plate like this. It wasn't funny. Oh, my food. Say, no, I'm your takeaway master. You shouldn't have more than what you've had already. It helped me, oh, help me thank him. Because there's nothing you will do that he will add weight. And so if I'm not careful, I'll begin to start looking like his grandmother. And that's not going to be very funny at all. Be your helper to your companion in the name of Jesus Christ.